All right, welcome everyone to the Global Channeling Practice. It is April 20th, 2022, and we are going to get started with some light language, and Barbara's going to kick it off. So go ahead, Barbara.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Beautiful.
To sikatia sukoyetia itu koyetia itikatia suya sia togoya sikia ito kototia sikoya ho sekia skia totoya itika itokotoya itia itokotia ho sikia sukotoya sikia sukotaya totoya who is Sikai? This is the Pleiadian Star Mother. Siai Tukoyi for this dear one. Sokotayai Sikiai, blessing all of you. Sukotoyi Sikai for the work that you do. Sikatiai Sikiai Sukoyi Sikiai He Sikiai. Let down the barriers around your heart. Sukotayai Sikiai Sukoyai, open your hearts to one another. Sikai tukoi join together in love, sokotoi peace and unity. Saiti utokoi sikai tuoi sokotoi sikai let that old programming go that has kept you separate. Sotoi in judgment. Sokoi here sikoi sikiaya sokotoi here sikiai sokoi sikiai. Come into fully into who you truly are. Bring in the lights. Integrate it within yourselves. Anchored into Gaia. Your work is so important at this time. And we are all here supporting you. Surrounding you, loving you. Trust this. Release all that no longer serves you. Be in your inner joy. Love and accept yourselves always. As the great warriors of the light that you are. Much love to you all, always.
Wow, thank you.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was amazing. Elke, do you want to go and I'll follow your lead? Because I want to bring Uriel through.
Okay.
So you go first.
Kwandakara tiasakahaya. Kokea hara iki iria sako oya okoya akai. Arenai sikitiara o ata sikiara akai. Onda heya kahara sikiora. Ea ahara. Heya kahura ahara. Anama aya kahasa. Oki ia kahaatiasa a. Uuka ahaina. Uuka ahai ata. Ito uhu. Kira ika autianda ko upuri. Kiara sike utaya aka. Eyaha maahia ka tiara saka. Etaya ko tiara. O tiara ka osi. Iki tiara ka osi. Ikiara. Ko ori ikiana. O arunasa ka ara siki tiara kata. Kururu shiara hitar kata. Namaste.
Namaste.
It was saying to bring the light in. The heavens are opening, and the golden love light is permeating each and everything on and in this planet. And soon, very soon, you will experience the joy and the love. And all your hearts will open, and it will be one great family. And so it is.
Beautiful.
So
Really
May,
is.
may I say something there? It's like somebody wants to come through, and it's like, I don't know what was going on here, but can I?
Yeah.
Before, it's like they don't want to wait.
Go,
Yeah, go for it.
go, girl. Go.
It just starts out as this, dear ones, we are here to watch you and to learn. We love the language and the blessings from all of you. It's beautiful. We are new. We are learning. Please keep up the good work, for we are here to achieve and to grow together. We are here because we are all beautiful. We are all wonderful. Thank you for the blessings, and thank you for all that you give to all of us around the world and around the universe. Where we are so happy to be here, to learn, to listen, to practice with you as you practice, as you say, practice your light language or say your light language. Please, please be with us, for we are truly, truly of the same essence. One day we will be seen. Thank you for letting us come through this transmission early. Thank you. Blessings.
That's great. Thank
Blessings.
you.
I want to cry. I don't know why.
That's beautiful.
Amazing. Yeah,
Just-
sweet.
It's
It's just
the
I was trying to say, hold off. It's like, I don't know what
Did
it was.
you see what they look
Sorry.
like?
Huh?
Did you see what they look like in your mind?
I keep getting the impression angels or something.
Oh, wow.
Something like that of a different nature. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Angels of a different nature.
Maybe seraphim or something.
that
You know.
Or like I know my higher self is like a star-seated angelic presence that is outside or beyond like
Yes.
the archangels. So I don't know if it's more like a universal or in another realm, I guess, another universe, angels or something like that. But
Yeah. That's what I got.
I felt like, yeah,
That's-
very touched in the heart from that message. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me say it.
Yeah.
I had to get it out.
Of course, absolutely.
Like first contact came to mind, or like what
Oh,
we're
wow.
doing is preparing for first contact and making
Excellent.
being open to these connections, and knowing that we are all one, that we are all, the same
The essence.
at a core essence level. And yeah, that we're all
That's really cool.
all
Yeah.
from Creator. Yeah.
They're actually a reflection of each other as well, and when we move on in our own evolution, if you will, then when you look at the person, the being in front of you, you see yourself,
Yes.
that
You look beyond the physical form into
Yeah.
into their essence and recognize yourself.
It's just so much love for creation, so much love for, I don't know, lately for me, for everything lately.
that's good.
It's just been something's going on.
I was going to bring Uriel through. I don't know what this is going to
Thank
sound
you.
like, but here we go. Toro kia taranya tarahora. Ia garanya ho. Ia doro donya garada. Ia gonya hahaya garatanya. Namaste.
Yeah, but it was. I could see it.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah,
I wasn't sure what it was going to sound like.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's still around here.
good.
It's still around here. Yeah, yeah, I see it.
I'm going to channel him, I think, today. So yeah. Okay, thank you.
David, do you want to go next?
Okay. Tara toroku. Yashanza toraha. Chishinja hanu okora. Tera kurrahanza ma akarashan. Turianza kia war uru nia. Tera anno orrosonza. Tara chanjara kati toro honiahana. Meakara oro niatama shaha rosarashi. Tela manakara toro kuso oro niatara hashan. Tela anu okuma hanya chara niatiki. Let the energies coming in transform you. Tuma akara hana achituru ungiatara tenjiati. Kuma akewa achu oro niatera kikiashan. Toro tushkrahanan ja. Tera tuttoria kikiana ania te wa undoria te kikiwa. Tuturia. Sheturisa. Shekiahan. Toma aniataran jo. Kela kia torasha. Mahtisha kukuyaha. Peace, love, blessings.
Beautiful. So, Rosangela, have you progressed any further with your light language, or would you like to try to share some?
Yeah, I can try. I've been practicing a little bit, so getting there.
Great.
Well, this is a safe space, so go for it.
Yeah, I feel safe here. So let's try it. Shishikai umonaika, ori akatia, ori nuyami, ori katia kiata no ma, hasi, ori kaya no yamata, ori kaiti kuyakani yuama, ori kati katuyami akutu yanatatu yaka, ori yamaha otwa.
Oh,
That was
that was
awesome.
awesome. Yay. Good job. Good job.
Thank you,
Ooh.
thank you.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Did you see any colors, Michelle, or any energies with anyone?
I wasn't paying attention. Let me see. Okay. Can somebody say something? I'll tell you.
Taria zunza. Jekurahana. Marusa rukusha hanje. Markotoriata.
Well, yeah, you've got a lot of white energy around you. That's what I see. Yeah. Actually, everyone here does. Yeah, everyone.
What's that color mean? What's the weight?
Well, it's God. You got source energy around you. That's what I see.
I find something like a familiarity in your language, Rosangela.
Familiarity with who, Elga? With
With your language,
that's good.
yeah. I cannot say what, but it is also it is something from Europe.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very strange, but it's something from Europe, someone, if you will. I have to think about it.
Thanks, Elga. You see, I do different ones now. It's not only one, and they are all crazy. I told Jesus that I was doing a lot of gibberish, and what he told me is, don't think of it as gibberish. Think as this is learning. You know all of it. So that's what I'm doing now.
Allow it to flow.
Yeah.
Several thousand, no, not even thousands, even more. It goes in a million of light languages. So if you're moving through all of them, you takes a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can, just like channeling, you can intend to channel light language from, specific beings that you're connected with, or, or from the nature beings, or from, archangels, or, you can call upon them to channel the light language through you, and you can also set the intention to receive a translation. That's kind of how I started getting bits and pieces of translation, was setting that intention. And once I did that, once I started intending it before I started speaking the light language, I'm getting more translation too.
What happened to me when I started it before, it was, I started, somebody was talking, and then somebody else was pushing before. It's like, get out of my way, I have something to say, something like that. And then it changed, and it was like, okay, it was a she, and she was looking around, I don't know who. And I stopped asking, I just let it be. But there were two, that was really crazy. It's like somebody really wanted to say something, but
Yeah, sometimes you get a strong feeling of who the light language is coming from, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just, sometimes it's something new or sounds different, and as you connect to different beings or connect to your higher self, to speak it. And so it's always a learning experience. It's always fun when some new light language comes in. And
And what I've been doing is that I set an intention to whoever being I choose, like my guides or the fairies or gnomes, and I ask them if they have any messages, light language. And it's amazing. All the light language that comes is different. It's not the same. And they start talking, and I can tell that when it's the gnomes, they are always laughing.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, they always laugh, and they are always happy because now we have a deal. I'm giving them a lot of coins, and I'm giving them a lot of gifts. So now I can see that when I channel them, they are so happy. So it's a nice connection, but it's a long road. Like, it's not that quick.
Well, you see, after millennia, if you will, even more than that, they're finally being acknowledged. You see, they haven't been here practically, and as we are bringing them forward the way we do, I think the energy is reviving itself. It's reviving, and all the fairies and the elementals and nature spirits and the sprites and whatever. There's so many. They all come back because they feel that it is going to be safe to be here.
You can see them, Elga, can't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful. And they were not even afraid of me as I was watching them walking around. And it was, where I used to live, that place was really magic.
I state my intention to connect with Uriel only, and so it is. I am Uriel. Greetings.
Hello, Uriel.
Hello, everyone.
hello.
I have been here watching each of you get into the mode, into the mood. you're all doing so very well. And with the energies coming in from the great central sun, life is getting so much more exciting for each of you there on the earth plane. You are all in for the ride of your life. And the fireworks are beginning, getting more intense. But now it's getting fun. With all the darkness, not all the darkness, but most of the darkness purged from the planet. Now the joy vibrations are coming in. Now the fun begins. Now the laughter and joy and fun and joking around are beginning. When I say joking around, this is what it's like in heaven. We are always having fun and laughing and joking around with each other and enjoying life, each of us. Here it appears to be so much more serious. You have all signed up for a very intense, significant, universal, changing mission. You were chosen for this mission. It was not for the faint of heart. Now the fun begins. Now you will intend to manifest something, and it will manifest. It will be in the ethers and come down so much more quickly into your reality. There's going to be much less waiting around for your intentions and manifestations. They won't be completely instant. That will still take time, but they will come online so much quicker now. So what I will say to each of you is to enjoy the ride now. Enjoy the energies that are coming in. Though for those of you who have done your inner work, it will be so much easier. So just enjoy. Kick back and relax and enjoy. And be. Does anyone have any questions for me?
Barbara has a question. Go ahead, Barbara.
Hi, Uriel. This is Barbara. I have a question.
Hi, Barbara.
My question is, I channeled a being that came through that was angelic. Do you know who that was? Are they part of the angel realm, but at a different level or different area of the universe?
Let me find out for you. One moment, please. It was Mother God. It was not an angel. It was Mother God coming through.
Okay, thank you, because that's absolutely beautiful and loving and feeling so much.
Yes.
And I feel she has more to say, so I will be channeling after Michelle.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, and yes, she does.
Yes, and also I can manifest a lot, like, I can really manifest my husband coming here like next week.
Yes.
Yeah, I did feel him last night. I felt something on my back again. Was that him?
Yes, it was.
Okay, because I'm starting
Yes,
to, I felt
he's
it.
often around you and making his presence known.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Much
You're
love.
welcome. Much love to you.
Okay, Rosangela has a question next.
Rosangela.
Hello, Uriel.
Greetings.
Greetings. My question, actually, I have a couple of questions and they're similar. At night now, I've been seeing a lot of different things in my room. And the other day, I woke up, I was in between sleep. I see this triangle. It's a very like had like thick borderline, and they inside of the triangle they had like little people drawn it, and they had a formula, and it was very specific. And I keep remembering me telling myself, you gotta memorize, you gotta remember. I couldn't remember. I just remember what it was, but I can remember the details. What was it? Can you elaborate?
Well, somewhat, yes. Those you're remembering the specific codes you have to unlock the information from the Sphinx. There are certain ones of you here on the Earth plane who have certain codes to certain things, and as the energies flow in, these it's a remembrance, let's say. These memories are starting to come to the forefront of your remembrance. And so yes, that's what it was, but that's what it was, but I cannot until the time is right tell you any more about that specific issue.
Okay, because and before yesterday I woke up in the middle of the night, because usually I wake up between 3 and 4, and I see this black thing spinning. It looks like a machine, and it sounded like a machine right on my bedroom. Was something like the size of a ball. Is that somebody that's actually watching me while I'm sleeping, and then when I wake up I see them?
Yes, you are being watched by many beings. What I would say is to protect your energies. It is even in your sleep state, you are very well protected, of course, but also protect your energies. The being that came and approached you, Archangel Michael, vetoed that, so he could not get too close. But that's what I would say to you is protect your energies.
Okay, will do. Thank you, Uriel.
You're welcome.
All right. I have a question next.
Yes.
So is there anything that you can tell me more about? I recently, I guess, reconnected with my Pleiadian star mother, who came through with some light language tonight. And I know I have like 6 Pleiadian guides from a previous lifetime, or their connection from a previous lifetime in the Pleiades. And I guess I was somewhat of a rebel against the, I guess, peaceful nature of being a Pleiadian at the time. And part of my lesson is to, I guess, connect with that part of my lineage, to connect more with being Pleiadian and that energy, and integrate that more in this lifetime. And I'm just wondering if that's kind of what's starting to happen now. Like, I'm going to be connecting with them more, and I'm into that peaceful, loving, yes, peaceful harmony type energy. If that's kind of this reconnection with my Pleiadian star mother is about, which is very loving. And
yes, well, your Pleiadian star family, actually, yes, there's 5 of them here to assist you and are with you throughout this incarnation, and they come and go. They're very quick, like they come and go, but 5 are with you at this time.
do they have any, I guess, a message for me, or?
Let me see, just one moment. They say that there are many surprises coming that none of you have foreseen. Just to stay in very high vibration, things aren't always as they seem. There are many surprises and help and accelerations that have been planted by them from, if time were linear, from the future, as they are in the future, in quotes. They've come back to watch all of this unfold. Things are not as they seem. They are far more positive, far better. The battle is on, but the war is already won. So stay in high vibration and expect the best, and you will receive the best, for it has already happened.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know they're here to watch the show, or they're here
yes.
to kind of vicariously experience through me, like, you know, this ascension process that we're
Yes.
going through. And yeah, so thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think Wendy, do you have a question you'd like to ask?
I do have a question I'd like to ask.
Greetings, Wendy.
Greetings, greetings. Happy Wednesday, or happy whatever time it is by you.
Yes, of course.
So the question that I have is, I'm wondering if I have connected to my highest dimensional self. I know that I have a crystalline being that's like a gemstone, like a beige gemstone. And I didn't know if that's like my highest vibrational being of who I am as an aspect of me in this body avatar.
Yes, your creator self is your highest aspect. And yes, of course, you have connected. You are her, she is you. And you are integrating more and more as all this unfolds and progresses. So yes, the stone, I'm not sure about. That's not your highest aspect. Your creator self is your highest aspect. And your husband, Raziel, is with you as well.
Right. So I know that in the past I've been told that I have books within me that I am supposed to start writing for my own greater expansion. And I kind of have a couple of ideas running around. They've been running around in my head. But do you see this book? The
It is
first
potential.
book one?
Yes, it is a potential. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Sorry, please go ahead.
I was just kind of thinking out loud about the potential of it being on either how to connect into yourself or working with energy. And maybe it's a little bit of a combination of both.
It is. And also it's working with magic and energy and magic and healing. These are all your missions here on the planet, should you choose to accept them. And these things come very easily to you. They come very easy to you. And you will be, if you choose, writing about them.
Yeah, I mean, I've been writing all the time because I've, got my notebook, my handy dandy notebook.
Yes. Yes, journaling is a good thing to do, especially for those of you who have missions to write books or whatever it may be. So yes, be sure to, and you already do, write down your dreams, your thoughts, yes. everything you can think of, write it down.
Yes, that is exactly what's been happening.
Yes.
So one more question. We're supposed to be working on a trip to Ireland coming up next year.
Yes.
So about a year from now in April, potentially May. So it's just not decided yet. But yes. I had the idea it needed to maybe be along the ocean, but maybe that's just my own ego saying I love the ocean. Or the Lemurian in me who wants to be near the water. But I also know that inland, being more inland, is probably what I really need to do. But is there a particular city that is kind of lighting up for
Belfast.
the energy
Yes. Belfast.
in Ireland?
Yes.
Belfast. Thank you. I will take a look at that location.
It's Northern Ireland. Yes. It's where
Okay.
the small people reside.
Gotcha. I know originally I was thinking possibly Limerick, but that's definitely not Northern Ireland. And then they said that, well, they'll come if we end up there. So, but I don't want to be totally inconvenient, and I want to be where the work needs to be done.
Yes. State your intention. Speak to your higher self. Where is the best place for me to be? And listen to what comes, the first thought that comes back to you.
Okay.
And that will give you the guidance you seek. But that's what the potential is of Belfast is what I see at this present time, and that could change.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Thank you. Any other
You're
messages
welcome.
for me? Maybe Raziel's got a sidebar.
He says, I want you to know, my love, that I watch over you. You don't always feel my energy, but I am always with you. I love you. I respect what you're doing. And I want to send you energy for your mission, which he is sending now.
Thank you very much. That's all I have. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
And thank
Thank
you
you.
too, Raziel,
Thank you.
as well. Thank you.
Wonderful. David has a question next.
Hello, David. Welcome.
Okay, I'm here. Had to find the mute button. I love you. How are you?
I love you too. And I am very well. Thank you.
I didn't have anything specific thought out. I just kind of wanted to ask if there might be some kind of message that may be good to hear at this
Yes.
time, because I'm still going through some
Yes.
challenges and just feeling certain ways lately.
You still have inner work to do of releasing energy that you cannot take with you to the higher dimensions. What I would suggest to you is to sit in meditation and intend that all energies, all hurts, all energy that is holding you back to be released. Send whatever pain you have in your body, as pain is a manifestation of an energy that you have not yet released. Send it love. Send it love and let it go. Visualize the energy going from whatever place is troubling you at this time. Visualize those energies being released into the ethers, back to Mother, Father, God. And then state your intention to replace those energies with the highest frequency of divine unconditional love. This will help you. This will help you attune to the higher frequencies and energies coming onto the planet at this time. Just allow them to flow through you, uplift you, bring you joy. For this journey is a truly, truly blessed one.
Thank you.
In the state of receivership, and you shall receive. And so it is.
Thank you. Beautiful.
I will go for now.
Would you be willing to ask a question for Elga before you go?
Yes, absolutely.
And then we'll be complete.
Yes. Greetings, Elga.
Greetings, Uriel. I have a question concerning my dreams. For as long as I can remember, I have a dream in a different setting, mind you, but it is the same dream over and over. And it hasn't been for a long, long time. And it came back. So that means I have to look into that. But
Yes.
it's mostly that I'm stepping into the awareness, just like that I am in a place that I don't know, and that I want to go home, and I don't know where home is. And even if I have a home, that is what is in my dream. I have no home. I don't know where to go home to or whatever. I don't know where I am, and I don't know how to go to where I want to go.
Call in Ragwell and Celestine to assist you with this. What you are feeling are fear vibrations being released from your body. These can show up in various ways, but it is fear that you are feeling. As Jesus once said, allow these energies to flow through you. They may not be yours to hang on to. So just be in a state of allowance and let them flow through you and send them up to Mother, Father, God. And trust that Celestine and Ragwell will guide you to be in the right place at the right time. Your worries are low vibrational and are holding you back somewhat. Ask them to help you integrate and release those energies, and to trust that they are assisting you and that God's divine plan, that Mother, Father, God are in control. You will be assisted. You will be in the right place at the right time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is there perhaps a little message for me from Raguel or Celestine Water?
Just that they love you. They are with you. They are with your birds. And they realize that you worry not just for yourself and a place to live, but for them as well.
For them, yes.
Yes. So they are mapping out the ground and the layout, let's say, in front of you, so that you will be in your ideal location and you will all be very happy. There is nothing to fear. And God is looking out for you in every way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Are there any other questions before I leave?
No, I think we're complete with our questions. Thank you so much, Uriel, for coming, as always.
Yes, thank you very much. I will go now. Blessings to you all and much love.
Love.
Blessings.
Blessings.
I like to say to you, Michelle, you were completely blue.
Yeah.
Completely blue. And then there were waves of gold coming in. It depends on what you were saying or how
Oh,
wide
beautiful.
it
Yeah,
comes
beautiful.
through. It's very, very intense today.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
I actually saw Uriel's face on you.
What did he look like?
Well, his eyes, his eyes are very intense. They're really intense.
Yeah.
And his hair was like yours, a little longer, but like yours, but it was superimposed on your hair.
Okay.
And his eyes were actually open.
Wow.
That's why I said that his eyes are intense.
Wow. That's amazing.
Hi, dear ones. It is me again. How are you all? I am so glad to be back to express more of my information I'd like to transfer to all of you. It has been wonderful, wonderful. Life is wonderful. There is so much going on, as you know, and I am always here to assist whomever, all creation, as needed, when needed, and however needed. So if there's anything you'd ever like to talk to me about, please come true. Please come true to me. I would answer your questions and give you answers that you'd love to express more of my love for all of you. You know, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Just remember, things are changing. We are here. We are all here. Father and I are here. We are also here. But please, please be sure that you are all angels. We are all angels in the eyes of creation. We are all here to express ourselves as to who we truly are. We are truly those of all creation. Even the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, they all know that we are all blessed and we are all angels and we're all here to receive and to give to each other. For we are all community, family, togetherness, oneness of all creation. There is so much that we as the one know and learn each day as we wake and speak and go about our day, working with others. So please, if you ever have anything you'd like to say or talk to me, please feel free to talk to me because I'm happy to be there for all of you. All of you. I know I don't speak much, but I wanted to get out more, let's say. Get out more to know the children more, my children, our children more, for we are truly blessed to have all of you. We are truly blessed to be here for you, to learn from you, for you to learn from us. For we are here as one, guiding and helping all and everyone. Much love to all of you. Please be good and have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening tonight. For we are all watching, we are all learning, we are all here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Blessings to all of you.
Blessings. Thank you, Mother God.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in Christed energy. Ata ui ni rikia o tukuru ina mata e chikria te ianyara kahi te tuku yana. Ati ana takdu yana nara ni ti chukru yana nara ni tikni yoro tu ni takdi chukru yana nara ni kuduro tu yana apatakdia ta ni yoro tu turu ata e chi ara pa o turu. I am that one that you know as Jesus. I am that one that you know as Jesus. I am that one that you know as Jesus. I am. I am that I am. This being always has a slight heart issue when I come through to work with her and channel through her, because her upbringing has left and implanted many fallacies about me, our connection, and my reason and purpose for being here back then and being here now. So it seemed appropriate to follow in after Mother, to also bring in that message of healing along with the message of love and joy, the beauty of what's to come. Yes, there is some clearing for the heart that needs to still be done. One moment. There are many who are connecting with me at this time, and this is a good thing. These energies are meant to be felt, experienced, brought in, amplified, projected to as many platforms as they can be. And our idea is that while we are working on some other worlds, other properties, so to say, as other planets are being developed, drawn out, plans put together, that our focus is still here. And while you are at the 11th hour, there is still much to be done. The 11th hour is not a short period of time as you would imagine it to be for yourselves, but it would be more of our quantum time where there is no time. Just the alignment of the frequencies of everything that needs to be in correct order so that the correct levels, layers can be put together the way that they need to be put together. Aturu o nyoro o hapata ko uruti anara kaiti tituro no ata inanara o to hahikanira to maiti chika oro no ara kuhu niarata akira to ama uru to aite ki anara taiti uku nanata akuhu anara taiti akuanaiti apa na haratai kairanata uchnarata autu anai kianaya huhanira ka tirana utu. We are many beings in the oneness of who we are. And as you connect more and more in the oneness of who you are, you'll begin to find the energies will shift easily like a warm knife to butter. This slipping easily through means that you're able to channel from one being to the next more readily, more easily. So right now, the energies that Wendy is feeling is that she's feeling my energy, but she's also feeling the more. And so she can also sense the galactic beings that are lined up and ready to channel as well. And some of the light language that was given came in through Ra, as he is always here with her as well. So you each have your beings that stand around you perpetually. It's kind of like the old days where you would have a string next to your bed and you could tug on it and then the bell would ring and then the servant would show up. So it's kind of like that, but the moment that you ask, there's no bell to ring and there's no traveling from here to there. So being in the etheric, the ability to just show up is pretty immediate, blink of an eye or less. A millisecond is all it would take for them to comply and respond to your inquiry, your request. Many of you are currently within your expansion of self period. You'll feel the energies coming and going. You'll feel the fluctuations within your own self. We do remind you, as we always are saying, to not focus in on the world and what's happening in the world, but rather just focus in on your own self and your own experiences, and try to be in your childlike joy as often as you can. Yes, a good game of marbles on any given day would be a fun distraction for any. Of course, you'll take your walks outside and enjoy the beautiful fresh air and connect in further with the beings that are the nature beings that you're also starting to experience more and more. So I just remind you to continue to trust yourself as you are developing your talents, as you're each stepping into your next level of advancement within the classrooms, your abilities within white magic, your abilities within your telepathic capabilities, your abilities within your clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, using that psychic ability to know things ahead of when they happened, that they're going to happen. And reminding yourself once more to trust yourself completely. Trust yourself completely. I am the one that you call Jesus. I am. I am. I am.
Will you be taking any questions this evening?
I'm more than happy to take questions.
I believe Michelle has a question.
Hi, Jesus. Thank you so much for coming.
And hello, dear one.
I have a couple of questions. First of all, when do you foresee this movie ending? Will it be this month?
Not the way you think. I think for the question that your heart is asking, June is the month that I'm hearing.
Okay. And is there any, thank you for that. Is there any word on the Galactic Spouses meeting? That was, Uriel said that that was scheduled for June, but it was supposed to be before that, but it's been pushed down to June. Is that still on track? Can you tell me?
Yes, that is the June. Because
Wonderful.
as the energies were coming in with the higher frequency of the sun and the planets and the galactics all assisting, there was an undulation. The undulation would be as if you can imagine an earthquake shakes underneath the ocean, that wave of energy, the power and surge. And so there's some chaos that happens at the surface, larger waves, potentials for tsunami. And these energies brought in a similar undulation into the lower vibrations that are here within this planet. And so is that it has to tamper out first. So another analogy would be to take a water bottle and shake it and set it down, and you can see all the foam and the bubbles all sitting on the surface of the top of whatever beverage you may have had in your water bottle, whether it was water or something else. You would see the foamy bubbles on top. When you see the bubbles start to finally settle down, this is the process that we're in. The shaking has stopped, but the bubbling is still settling.
Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And lastly, do you have any messages from my guides for me, please?
Mm. They're saying no, but Father says he loves you.
Thank you. I love you guys too. Thank you very much.
Yes, we love you. You are very much loved. You all are. A very unique group indeed.
I believe Barbara has a question next.
Hi, Jesus. Thank you. My question is, earlier I did a blessing. Can you tell me what being came through to get that blessing? Because I never gave a blessing with that being before.
I'm hearing Pleiadian.
Palladian. Because it sounded different than Palladian that I've heard before.
Yes, there are many different varieties of Pleiadians as far as their energy goes. So you may be picking up on a different being's frequency than who you may typically connect in with.
Okay.
But
And
that's what I'm hearing is Pleiadian.
do you know the name of the Palladian?
That's what I'm asking for now. Eloise.
Okay. Thank you. Another question I have is, do you have any messages for me from anyone?
Yes, from me.
Yes.
I feel like I'm dictating a letter here. Take note. Dearest Barbara, stop doubting yourself. You are a powerful, beautiful, open-hearted, kind, generous, loving being. Your gifts are online. The more you trust yourself, the easier the remainder of the gifts will blossom to their fullest. You are there. Do you understand this, my
Yes.
love? You are there.
This is from my husband.
He snuck in the my love. I allowed it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
He
Jesus.
says you're welcome.
Tell him I love him too.
He knows. Yes, he knows.
All right, I'm next with a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So I was told previously that I am part of your soul family, and I hold an aspect of Mary Magdalene as well. And I'm just wondering if you and I have had any lifetimes together, or anything about my part that maybe I've played in other lifetimes as part of your soul family.
So because we've made decisions to come and try various different routes of possibilities, we've done this with many beings playing that game, the what if game. I would liken it to the book where you choose your ending. A child's book that you begin the story and then it says, would you take the path or would you climb the tree? And then based on your decision, the path or the tree, the story takes another route. And this is similar to when we come to, or came to experience different lives, different types of lives. So have we come in together as other beings? Of course, we are old souls. We've been playing this in many other games for many years. It's the divestiture of finding the highest, best path for being able to raise Gaia's vibration. And then there's been times, or Pachamama, however you would like to address her. And then there have been times where we've come and realized that that route of the game wouldn't really play out. So we just mucked around, so to speak, because it's almost like playing solitaire, a game of cards. I'm sure you are all familiar with this game. When you get to the end, if you don't win, you simply begin again. You shuffle the cards and start over and play the game out again and again and again and again until you can line up all the cards. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, King, Queen, Ace. And so the circle repeats for each suit. So the lifetimes that you're asking about with Jesus and Mary Magdalene, we have had many lives together, many coupled, many where my being came as you and you came as me, where we've switched into the mother and father roles, the siblings, many varieties of that didn't work, let's try this. That didn't work, let's try this. Some of it was to clear karma. Some of it was simply that your soul wanted to grow and try that path from another level, another experience. It's all about the experience, the feel of it, the physicality of it. I may have wandered off. Did you have your question answered?
I believe so. That makes sense. Everything that you say, that we're all, you know, it's all about experience. It's all about sharing and experiencing together in different roles and things like that. And I have one additional question. For the trip that Wendy and I are planning to go to Ireland in April or May or next year, will we also travel to perhaps Scotland or to England as well, to Britain, while we're there? Are we being called to also go there as well as Ireland?
Scotland and England are certainly on your sites. Whether you have the time and capability to complete them all in this one trip is an open, it's open. It's too flux to make that determination. You can plan for it to attempt this. Set your intention if this is what you want to do. Set your intention for it to bring it into the actual being and create it. You are creators, create. I say that tongue in cheek. I see that you would more likely take an alternate trip so that your time is not smushed between racing from here to racing to there, so that you can experience the land and the beings where you were at to its fullest, more complete.
Okay, that makes sense. So is it the leprechauns and gnomes in Ireland that are calling to us?
Yes, yes, yes. The leprechauns, the gnomes, the fairies. Most of the nature beings originate from this area.
Yeah, I know I had a lifetime as the Celtic god Angus.
Yes.
It was a god, I think, related to love and like relationship harmony and things like that. And I think was connected to the nature beings of that time, the Tuatha De Dananns, connected to the goddess
There are many
Danu.
goddesses
Yes.
within the Celtic, and prior to your trip there, it is my recommendation that you spend some time together discussing some of the different gods and goddesses known from the Celtic heritage, from the magic of the Celtics, much of the healing magic that Wendy has and works with, and you as well, have much of this magic comes from the Celtic Druids. So this is another broadening, expanding capability that you will have to be able to study these beings a little bit more, to have a better understanding of some of the energies that are at work and are at play, because they're already talked about and known, but you will be going there to work with them, changing, cleansing, clearing, healing, of course, the land, the peoples, and the souls that are lost will be all benefiting from your presence there.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know I have a book about some of the different gods and goddesses and a goddess oracle card deck. So I'm familiar with some of the different Celtic gods and goddesses. So thank you very much, Yeshua. Rosangela has a question as well. So go ahead, Rosangela.
Thank you. Hello, Jesus. Thank you for being here.
Hello, dear one.
I have a question. As I am going to Brazil next month, is there any specific place that I needed to visit while I'm there?
I'm just being told the capital, so I don't really know what that means specifically. That's just what I'm hearing. Not my advice to you, but that's what I'm hearing the etheric team saying, the capital.
Capital of Brazil?
We couldn't pull it out of this one's mind because she has no geography information like that. So we are hearing the capital. And the reason behind that is that there are government buildings, government it is oppressive.
Mm-hmm.
The energy is oppressive, and the reason that they would like you to go there is to assist with that oppressive energy, to help to release it, to transmute it, to cleanse it. So when you bring your light there, that's what would be occurring. And with your intention, the work is done even more fully.
And is there any other message for me with all the changes that it's coming regarding my life in general and all the things that I'm doing, following some guidelines that we spoke about 2 weeks ago in a channel session?
You have in your mind's eye what you want to do. The guidance for you is to put your dream journal together. Bring out your goals board. Plan it out. Don't take things for granted. Don't just hope they fall into place. When you begin working with your energies of what you want, this dream board, the vision board, your goals, this is how you bring it into your life, versus taking it for granted that you'll figure it out when you get there.
Thank you very much for coming, Yeshua. It's always a pleasure.
I will send my love to each of you.
Yes, any healing or blessing you can give us is wonderful. Thank you.
Apunyarakahata iyunyarakianyaratata atianarakaiti apa uyanaha tianahana tianahana ata uyanaraka apa uyanyaraka ata tirata aka. The cross is a symbolism of death to life. Remember, there is no death, only everlasting life. Our love is with you always. You are the product of love. Do not dismiss yourself. Only have love for yourself. Only have love for others. My love and light are sent out to you now. Accept this in your heart. Be filled and be cleansed and be free of whatever binds you. I am that one that you call Jesus. I am that I am. I am.